Have you ever wondered how a click on your smartphone turns into a package at your doorstep the very next day? Or how global retail giants seem to know exactly what you want to buy before you even do? It's not magic, it's data. In 2025, the global logistics market hit a staggering $11.23 trillion. Dollars. But the era of relying solely on ships, trucks, and massive warehouses is officially over. Today, physical assets cannot move efficiently unless the data preceding them is perfectly orchestrated. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into the architecture of velocity, the critical role of data and information flow in supply chain performance. We'll look at the latest 2025 and 2026 scenarios, uncover real-world case studies from Zara to Amazon, and show you why data is the ultimate competitive advantage. Let's get into it. To understand why information flow matters, we have to look at what happens when it breaks down. Just look at the recent Red Sea shipping crisis. Escalating geopolitical tensions forced major carriers to avoid the Suez Canal and reroute around southern Africa. This massive detour added 4,000 miles and up to 14 days to journey times, causing freight rates on some Asia to Europe routes to surge by an insane 300% to 350%. In traditional siloed supply chains, a local disruption like this triggers a massive ripple effect. Without real-time visibility, companies literally don't know their inventory is delayed until the factory line comes to a grinding halt. But with advanced predictive analytics and real-time data flow, modern supply chains can spot the bottleneck instantly, reroute shipments, and engage backup suppliers before financial disaster strikes. Let's look at how the best in the business do it, starting with Zara. Zara produces over 450 million items a year, moving a garment from a designer's sketch to the retail shelf in just 2 to 3 weeks, their secret weapon? Complete visibility via RFID technology. By syncing factory production directly with live in-store sales data, Zara slashed their overstock by 19%. And by 2025, they've taken it a step further. Zara is currently replacing rigid plastic security alarms with microscopic RFID threads sewn directly into the seams of the garments. This means no more waiting at the register to remove bulky tags, while the company tracks inventory unit by unit in real time, perfectly synchronizing what is available online and offline. Then there's the last mile, the final delivery to your door, which is traditionally the most complex and expensive part of the supply chain, accounting for over 50% of shipping costs. In India, logistics giant Delivery solved a massive geographic data problem using artificial intelligence. They deployed a fine-tuned generative AI model that processes 8,000 ambiguous, messy street addresses per minute with a response time of just 160 milliseconds. By instantly turning chaotic location data into precise routing coordinates, they slashed their AI cloud costs by 80% and reduced their average delivery time by 9%. Up in the air, Lufthansa Cargo realized that million-dollar planes can't fly if the paperwork is stuck on the ground. They transitioned to a 100% electronic air waybill system. By digitizing this critical information flow, they completely eliminated the paper trail, increasing process efficiency and cutting terminal handling times by up to 50%. The power of data flow is now so critical that entire nations are treating it as public infrastructure. India launched the Unified Logistics Interface Platform, or ULIP, to break down data silos across government agencies and private carriers. In March 2025, ULIP crossed a historic milestone of 1 billion API transactions, processing an average of 10 million data requests a week. This democratizes data. It gives smaller businesses the same real-time tracking power as giant multinationals, aggressively driving down the entire country's logistics costs. But the ultimate master of information flow is Amazon. In 2024, Amazon Logistics processed 17.2 million orders per day in the US alone. Amazon uses its massive closed-loop data ecosystem to predict what you're going to buy based on your search history. Their algorithms autonomously forward deploy inventory to regional micro-fulfillment centers before you even hit checkout. This absolute synchronization of data and physical assets allowed them to deliver 9 billion US packages in 1 day or less last year. So what's the ultimate takeaway for 2026 and beyond? Supply chain performance is no longer about having the biggest warehouses or the fastest trucks. It's about having the cleanest, fastest, and most integrated data. Moving forward, finance, information, and material flows must work in total concert. Companies that treat data as an afterthought will be crushed by excess inventory and external shocks. Those that master the flow of information will dominate the market. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown insightful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the mechanics of modern business, and let me know down in the comments which company do you think has the most impressive supply chain today?